everybody, it's Bernie here from stampin'Up and welcome back to another week of card making with me. And for this week, and probably for the next few weeks in fact, I'm going to do some cards featuring our retiring Stampin' Up in colors as my final hurrah, my final farewell to some of my favorite colors. I'm really going to miss these colors, so I'm just going to be playing around with different techniques and different color combinations. So join me over the next few weeks as we farewell Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, and Polished Pink. And along with them, we're having a total color refresh as well as a Stampin' Up company. So watch out for what is coming your way in May. So today I want to do some masking, and we've also got some embossing with the gorgeous 3D embossing folder that's currently in the online exclusives, and it pretty much is also featuring the Butterfly Brilliance, a die that's been around for ages. At the time of filming this, I don't know yet whether it's going to be retiring. I really hope not. But yeah, let's see what Stampin' Up is going to be retiring and what they are keeping. Feeling nervously excited about it, to be honest. It's my first color refresh as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I'm quite keen to see what all is going and what is staying. So for this video, I'm going to be featuring Pale Papaya, also one of my favorites. And I'm also going to be featuring a retired mask, but there are new masks in the online exclusive that are quite nice. There are some flowers and there's like a grid. But for this one, I just want to mask off some of this area here. So I'm just going to, actually, what am I doing? I need my white. Sorry. Let me get my basic white in there, shall I? And I need my silicone matte. Okay, so just want to make sure I get this all straight, because if I get it skew, then my whole design is going to be skew. So what I'm doing is I'm just using my grid paper, and I'm just looking through the grid paper, and as you can see, I have some painter's tape that I'm just holding that down. And then I'm going to be using my masking paper that Stampin' Up provide, and it's pretty cool. It's got a sticky side, and do make sure that when you put it on, that you take the sticky side. So these are the masks. I just quickly paused this video just to show you. These are the new masks that are on the online exclusive, and it works sort of like that. And then these are the leaves, and then you can either put a full length leaf in it, or you can put a shorter one. So that's pretty cool. Those are in the new one. But I'm going to be using this masking paper, so it's got a sticky side, and just make sure that you take some of the sticky off before putting it on your paper, otherwise it will lift. And I basically just want to mask off that at an angle so that I can put my design on, and you pretty much get the idea. So what I'm going to do is mask that off, and then I'm going to bring my mask in there, and I'm going to just do a light mask. So I will come back when I've done that. So I have masked this all off, and I'm going to now take my Pale Papaya ink and my blending brush, and I'm just going to pick up some ink and dab on my scrap paper. I and just very lightly go over where I'm going to be inking. So it's just super light, and I think that'll do. Don't want it too dark because we are going to ink over that, so we definitely don't want that too dark. So then you just remove your masking paper very carefully, and once that's done, then we will do the stamping. I just popped the pieces that I pulled off my masking paper. I popped that off so that I can reuse them. The next step is to just release the masking paper, the printer's tape, and as you can see, you need to just go really carefully, and it's always best to just pull something off. So, all right, pop that there. Okay, now we can do our stamping, and I am using the flower from the Quiet Meadow stamp set, and again, I'm not sure at the time of recording this whether this is going to be one that's going to be retiring or not. So I'm just doing a second generation on there, and I'll just come back and we'll go over there for that. And I'm just going to bring back my blending brush, and I'm just going to come in and just add a little bit of interest at the back there. All right, now you need to emboss a piece of cardstock, and I've used the Leaf 3D embossing folder, and I'm just going to put that about over there, and I'm just going to use some glue for that, and hopefully I've got a tube that's full, so my liquid glue. And then I decided I'm going to use this bordered ribbon and just add a nice contrast of blue. So I'm going to sort of eyeball and use tear and tape for that. And I'm going to pop it about over here. Okay. And we'll come back and trim that in a little while. So I'm just looking for the border and come over and snip it with my ribbon scissors. Excellent. And now we can just come, while we've got this, before we go and glue this all down, just cut off the little bit of extra cardstock that was sticking out. That one should be fine. Brilliant. We can now adhere that to the card base. And again, I'm just going to use my glue for that. And then my little butterfly I've already die cut, and I did that in Night of Navy to go with the ribbon. I thought I'd just bring in a bit of, I know we don't have blue that's retiring, but I just thought it needed something else, and I might just pop it to the side, and I will this time use a mini dimensional. pop that on there and just release the release paper. Awesome. And then we just need some embellishments. Now, did I bring them? I don't think I brought out my embellishments, so I'm just going to go and grab those quickly. So the embellishments I'm opting for the solid faceted gems, and to be honest, I don't know if they, now that I'm looking at them, I'm not entirely sure they're going to work. Let's have a look if I've got something else in my stash. I have plenty, but just not ones that are going to work. So I'm still going to go with the blues. Let's go put a blue in there. Awesome. All right. And then you can just pop your inner inside. You can obviously stamp it if you want. But for this one, for today, I'm just going to leave it like that. And you, of course, could stamp the flower, make the flower go in there. But there you go. There's your Pale Papaya. I think I might move this butterfly into the center and move this embellishment. And put it on there. Very cool. So here we have our masking technique with Pale Papaya, our masking technique with Evening Evergreen, saluting and farewelling two of our in colors that will be finishing up with us with the release of the new annual catalog. So I hope you had fun. Try out your masks if you've got them. Give them a go. See what works, what doesn't work. And I'll catch you next week. And remember, if you haven't yet signed up for your newsletter, please do so. The drop-down link is below, because I always drop by with some very interesting tips and techniques each week, as well as project ideas. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember, until we meet again, stamp, eat, sleep, repeat.